It's time to take a look at Solana again. A couple of days ago, when the price was trading around $169 per coin and the price was bouncing from this trend line, we said be careful with buying, don't be tempted, because Bitcoin is not at a level where we want to buy it. And we would prefer to be bullish Solana at these levels where we are right now. And the forecast played out as expected, and we dropped with another 20% here in Solana since then. So you might be tempted now in Solana, given that we sort of down with a cool 54% from its all-time high, to buy. And remember, we were just here a couple of weeks ago. But there are some issues with this. And what the main issue is that Bitcoin just triggered a rectangle pattern. Okay, Bitcoin just triggered a rectangle pattern with a target of $73,000 per coin, more or less. We won't necessarily get the whole move, but I definitely want to see maybe at $80, $77 coin. Around these levels, this would be sell-off, will be quite oversold, given the big picture uptrend in Bitcoin. And if we're sort of around these levels and Solana is still above sort of 120 or at the 120 when Bitcoin is at its lowest, then that could still be an interesting opportunity. Because then what you're looking at here is to be sort of bullish from 120 and then sort of slap on maybe like a 10%, 15% stop loss, and then wait for this to go to the upside with maybe 140%. So what would that happen and how long could that take? It could probably be up here by the end of the year, maybe earlier. Why is there still a good chance of that happening? Well, because Trump wants to deregulate the crypto sector, and that could potentially, or that will realistically make it really interesting to hold crypto once again. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Bitcoin to be bottoming out really around $80, $70 per coin, and this still holding. You might say, well, if Bitcoin is going to go down that much, isn't this going to drop further? Yes, probably will. But what could happen, which I hope is happening now, is that actually Bitcoin is just catching up, because it doesn't make sense that all coins are destroyed and Bitcoin is holding up. At one point, there's going to be some equilibrium there, and hopefully this is what's going to happen now. The alternative, which could work, especially as we're still lingering around the breakup point, is that if this manages to close just above here, so this looks like a fake breakout, then we might be looking at something like happened here on January 13th, when we had that fake slide and then push. At that time, Solana, as you can see here, it moved down a lot, and then it also managed to recapture most of its losses. And then 2 days afterwards, it was soaring. Okay, and that's when it hit that all-time high. So maybe that could happen as well. So you got two scenarios there: either this being substantially lower, or you have a fake move, a fake breakdown, and then we turn bullish on Solana. What are your thoughts? Leave them in the comment below. Thank you.